Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Um, just waiting for somebody. I was thinking about a topic tonight that me and my son can discuss, and it might be a bit complex, but I think you'll enjoy it. It's about the fact of being incorporated and non-incorporated as an organ. So again, I was just talking about the fact that, just quickly catching up on this, is when an organization is incorporated, that means there's lack of ownership by the owners. So the assets and the business itself stands as a separate entity, and the owners and the staff, or the investors for that matter, are separate. Hence, if the organization or the entity does collapse, goes bankrupt, the individuals running the company or the investors do not owe money. So
it's true.
It's true, isn't it? Yeah. So now I operate under an incorporated company's house limited company setup basically. Depending on, I think, the sort of province you work in or the area you operate in, it can save you tax. It's decent. Action. 1, 2, 3. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Abyan, I got a really good subject today. Okay? What's up? You look like you're gonna buy. Yo, how tired you? The jacket warm enough for your feet, yeah? You know the subject, what I'm gonna do today, yeah, is, it's 45 past, we've still got time. Actually, the subject today, Abyan, is...
What is it?
Is the fact that the masjid is an incorporated is a non-incorporated entity. Well, it's cold, isn't it? Turn the heating on here, man. Right. Now, this is a little bit technical, so
What does that mean?
listen, bear with me, yeah? Right, so non-incorporated is this, okay? So, what you essentially have is, basically, when you incorporate something in business terms, in setting up an organization, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so, the business becomes a separate entity. So when you incorporate something, say like I got my driving school, okay? It's incorporated business. It's a limited business. So that means I've got limited liability as well. So I'm only liable. Now, if someone lends me money and I say, look, come and invest in my money, okay? Come and invest in my in my company. Come and invest along in my company. I do the investment and basically I lose a lot of money, okay? I do the investment, I lose a whole lot of money doing the investment. So essentially what happens is, in terms of how much I'm liable for, it's limited. Now, so if the company goes bankrupt, yeah, the investors and the owners of the company, the investors and the owners of the company are separate and the company is separate. So people cannot chase the company. Say like this company we wanted to buy 1,000 widgets for production, okay? Or we wanted to buy 1,000 cars. The plan didn't work and we had to basically sell the cars at a loss, okay? It didn't work. The plan didn't work to increase revenue, okay? We had to sell the things at a loss. So now people want their money back. The debtor goes, hang on, you sold my cars. Okay, I'm owed money here. What's going on? So they can't chase me because I'm incorporated. Understand me? I'm incorporated. Okay. However, realize this also applies to the masjid. It's an organization. It's an entity. The masjid is non-incorporated. It's not incorporated. Yes. That means this Mehboob and company, yeah, the chairman and company. Okay, they listed Arif, Mehboob, and the rest of the committee members, Naveed, Shabir, Balbir, whatever the names are, they're all listed, okay? 5, 6, however many of them. Now, they've obviously got funding for these court cases. Is it a piece of Abyan, the company, the organization, the masjid, Wembley Central, is non-incorporated, okay? Whereas I'm incorporated, people can't chase me if I make a loss, okay? It's limited liability, okay? So the masjid is non-incorporated. That means if the person, look, they owe money now to the barristers, 70k, 50k, 20, we don't know how much, a lot of money, okay?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna owe money to the barristers.
What?
They owe money, okay? So the barrister is gonna come after his money, okay? Now they can't go after the masjid because it's not incorporated. That means they can go after the directors, the shareholders, the investors, i.e. Mehboob, Arif, and the likes. This is a risky game they're playing, a risky game. It's not incorporated, I'm incorporated, so my liability to pay back money is limited. Okay? People can't chase the company, so it's finished. But I haven't set up my company with a view to making a loss. Whereas the masjid, the game that they are playing is
Quite risky.
very, very risky. It's a very risky
It's their only
game.
choice though.
Huh?
It is their only choice.
As in with regards to what?
It's the court case, like they want their money, they want to get their money back.
No. I mean, look. Apparently, do you know when we went to the mosque that night, on the night where we obviously won the case,
Yeah.
and we went there to basically pray, and in a way to almost, to rejoice and celebrate our victory,
Yeah.
and to demonstrate peacefully as well. Apparently, they made written statements about what we were saying. They were recording, and so on and so forth, trying to draw us into arguments. And again, I hark back to the fact that are these the signs of a committee that is looking to peacefully engage and peacefully resolve our matters? These aren't the signs. These aren't the signs. So again, apparently Arif or whoever the scribe is scripted stuff against us, basically. Wrote down, drafted reports against us, allegations were drafted. And so again, what they're trying to do is they're trying to get evidence against minimum 3 people out of the 16 to push the injunctions through. And also at the same time, once the injunctions go through, we lose the case, they get their fees paid. They need the legal fees paid. I'm telling you now that those legal fees are not going to be paid because we've disappeared. So now they're stuck.
Yeah, they don't know what to do.
And they're breaching the judge's order, which is, the court order, which is, you have to allow us back in the masjid. You have to allow us back in the masjid. Okay, so as I said, subhanAllah, the situation is what the situation is, okay? They need to get a life and let the musallis back into the masjid. Okay?
We're close, yeah, we're close.
Someone's funding them. That's what we feel. Someone's funding them. And I spoke to another brother. He goes, listen, look, you can't go on endlessly funding these sort of individuals. Look, when you invest in a company, you want returns. You want, dividends paid at the end of the year. Who have you, in the terms of the case, have you had any injunctions processed against any of the 16? No. Have you managed to successfully prosecute any of them? No. Maybe in the past you have, but that's all by the wayside, and we've smartened up to your games and to your tricks, and so has the local police. So again, I put to you, committee, you've got obviously a long way to go with regards to all these allegations and the whatnot. It's not working. You've got your master project manager, the general secretary, at the helm, trying to do what he's trying to do. And it's off to handle masjid, my son and I. Just once a week, definitely go down there. And it's all social distance. Beautiful masjid, beautiful. Huh?
Father and son.
Come again?
Father and son.
Yeah, father and son duo, man. Why not, man? Why not? 55 past. We got time. We'll get there in time. Look, subhanAllah, look, we've tried our level best with these people. You know as well as I do. Okay? And all they've ever done is look at trying to get allegations, assault musallis.
Arrested.
And plus,
Oh.
come out of his holder. Yeah, the
Thinking about other events, like Premier League started as well again.
yeah,
Chelsea are like fourth on the table.
yeah,
They had a new match, 4-0 against Crystal Palace.
yeah.
I bet Arif watches our videos. He's probably gassed.
He's not a Chelsea support, man.
Yeah, Ravi, I bet he doesn't know. I bet he doesn't know our lineup. Our lineup's mad.
And you know what? Sooner or later, You know, there's so much we could have done at that masjid, yeah, but these guys have just, you know, they've just ruined the fun for everyone, man. They've come along and they've just ruined things.
Gyms, stuff like that.
You know why it's busy? It's Friday evening as well. Is it Friday?
Yeah, but
Mashallah, you know this Ealing Masjid, yeah? They do full social distancing. There's masjids I've been to, and they don't do it in
every
time.
masjid obviously doesn't do it. We all know that.
Ah, yeah, they're just a bunch.
The fake temperature check.
Yeah, that's a joke, man. That's an out-and-out joke. And you know now, I mean, the fake temperature check, you know, and the thing is, if they try to do that sort of thing now, it's actually lethal. Because if you get someone in there with a high temperature, you know, who's got COVID, and you're like doing fake temperature checks, and someone
will actually care though. They bring you have to bring a face mask. You're not allowed in. You have to bring your own prayer mat.
Yeah.
Wembley Masjid, you see bare man going in there without face masks.
Without, yeah.
So like,
yeah, they're comedies, man. Yeah, what can I say to you, bro? They're just comedy, actually.
at least do it right, though, innit?
Nah, they won't do it right, man. What's this Joker smoking?
I'm telling you, that mosque, yeah, when you said mosque, I don't feel safe going in there.
No one ever feels safe. So you understand the difference between incorporated and non-incorporated. Non-incorporated, they will be liable to pay back any debts. The new committee, when it comes in, we won't have to owe anything when we take power, but they'll be liable to pay debts. Okay, and when you're incorporated, you have a limited liability. Okay. Do you remember this Tesco's in the film, Chicago?
Oh, Chicago.
That guy, the security guard.
Oh, where's it?
Still got a job there. My man, Chicago. Just there or thereabouts. As I said, look, subhanAllah, look. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the phone fell. They've tried to, you know, look, you've seen what they've done. That you know, the speed humps are so high. Sorry about that. You know, they've tried to, you know, banish the Masallis basically. 57 past. What time check you got there? You got a time watch you there? Yeah, what time check you got there? It's 15 past. Isha.
Anything else?
No, nothing else really. I mean, you know, like what we want to talk about. Tell me. I can edit it out.
Upcoming fights.
Huh?
Upcoming fights.
What, boxing fights?
Yeah.
What boxing fights are upcoming? Tell me about them.
Wilder versus Tyson Fury.
Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury.
Yeah, I think they're doing it, yeah.
Yeah?
And then I think maybe even AJ and
Anthony Joshua and Louis Ruiz.
Ruiz 3. Yeah.
Not again, man.
Well, they got one. They're 1-1. They're 1-1.
I don't think that's going to be such a great fight anyway, man. To be absolutely frank with you, I don't think that's going to be such a great fight.
And also Roy Jones Jr. versus Mike Tyson.
Do you know what? These are just showboat fights, man. They're there to make money, these people, man. Honestly, really.
I'm excited for it though. Mike Tyson he looks so good. He's very good. He knocks out his sparring partner.
Yeah, that's all. It's all showboating, man. Always showboating, man. I mean, I don't think at his age he should be doing that sort of crap.
Yeah,
and apparently there's a clause in it with his new fight, which is that, oh yeah, I'm also going to be doing a little thing on Adobe Premiere, and it's probably what the committee would have wanted. Abyan, right now I'm going to blur your face out for the next 10 or 20 seconds. So I'll put his face back in now. Okay, so your face will go. Yeah, it's something that the software can do. And if people ask me, I really hate this phone stand, you know that. If people ask me nicely, I will gladly blur out the face of individuals that don't want to feature on my videos. If people ask me nicely, but the committee members, no, I won't do that. Legally,
to be fair, they were chosen. They actually on the channel like a couple years back.
Yeah. No, look, they're public representatives of an organisation that's of an entity that's out there for public use.
So we can film them. It's not harassment. So
yeah.
You can't be making.
You know, and